from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on their in-state rivals, the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston. Devontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cowboys take over first down at their own 28-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
That tackle behind the line made by Will Anderson.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double-team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Williams going to get him again on second down. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, and now 3rd and 10.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting and preparation and understanding what their team was capable of.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
At the Texans' 6-yard line.
Williams will try again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
George Pickens, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. And the QB rating right now is sky high. 4 for 4 on that opening drive, and it ends with a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I don't know quite how to figure it out. I think I need my friends from MIT to come in and help me. But I think 158.3 is the number one.
Yep, that's the
right.
high
That's
mark.
the highest you can get. That's where he is. He'd like to continue on that pace.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Texans nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nice little jump. And he'll take a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second and 9. Throwing now is Stroud. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. And Stroud now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. And it is a big letdown there offensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup
Quick burst there, and he nicely got off. Pretty decent gain.
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Stroud. To the right side, Cooper Dell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
49-yard line.
inside handoff to Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way to the 10. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can take it.
And he'll take this one in for a Texas touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play gets them right back up to that line. Becoming keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Mixon with a first down carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That stop for a loss made by Damone Clark from his linebacker spot.
Let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebackers.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Now Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Texans have taken the lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out can be a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived, as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but having a third where they can go down and score. So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll run. This is Jay Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side.
You foresee it completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. Oh, and that is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Now it's Mixon running right. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 10. Stroud to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is third and long. Stroud working out of the gun. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off of that and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision where coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive this time. Points for the fun now. The Cowboys are on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 4. And that is incomplete.
Can't get shit going. What's up?
But this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it on second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball, then limit that gain.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. They go again with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now third and 14. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Off the play fake, Prescott. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So fourth down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
not going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. Mixing up the middle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mixon running wide side. And he'll take this one in for a Texas touchdown. Joe Mixon with a second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming out 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Prescott now. Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Mixon. He's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Sometimes you get a first and goal, you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Here's the score, Texans.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This now a 3rd and 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here is 3rd down and 4. To throw is Prescott. And he is caught. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So as we talk over, we step aside. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Steps away, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That's fully Final Cassie who got in there and finished off the play.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
That's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott.
This can't hold nothing. Oh, my God, man.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused when he's trying to complete passes.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And he returns this to the 22. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Get your money up. And the money down.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out. They'll say it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. When I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he gets this one to midfield before it's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That is incomplete.
You're out there. Oh, shit.
Defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Flips to his right. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jay Ferguson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down before they reach the 50. He'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, but everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the point.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Nigga catching everything. God damn, man.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And Stroud now to throw. Short will be taken in here by Schultz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here goes Stroud again. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 and 19. They'll get 4 down on the screen and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go.
Stroud. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe starting to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Nico Collins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20, about the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this throw complete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that one going to come up short. No throw.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's not going to help you.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And again, it's Prescott. The turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results. Interceptions.
Stroud looking to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And down at 17-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Here's again to Mixon. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him. Now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. This defense better make out 2 plays on this drive, and they're already right here.
So far, they've had no answer. So right now, if I'm calling defenses, I'm thinking about how do I free up my best player, my best tackler, and try and create a big play to stop some of this momentum.
Mixon. He is not going anywhere. He can drop their no gain at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
To 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And they open the lead down to 25 points.
Makes the score Texans 42, Cowboys 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least at this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunate for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they want to admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Prescott to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard. Prescott from the gun. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tackle a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. It's still a decent amount of time left here in the fifth quarter. You got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw that Trevor got to the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline. And they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Now Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
From the guy to get to Dixon. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A 45-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Texans on first down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they let this right upfield across that 35. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a marker. But they allow the conversion at the 48-yard line. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They're trying to eat some clock with Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're like keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And we brought down, looks like right at the 4. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. When the converse is up, you got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Stroud. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time this game. Picked by Kenneth Murray. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset and starting to run.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
To throw is Prescott. There's that man again. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. They go alone between the tackles. And they'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and they'll bring up 2nd and 9.
That's a really nice play. Able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Well, yeah, nicely kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep leverage and able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability though to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So two scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Hayes team. And they should just about put the camera on this one. Well, see, you understand, I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Granted, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
What's up, man?
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
18, 19 Texas.
Stroud looks to throw. Got a man. It's Collins complete. And the Texans are going to have a first down, and that is a big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. This big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A big pickup there. Without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. 4-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Stroud. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on all those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.